With this, we start our series of Sourav Ganguly Elucidated. Here we will try to prove a lot of facts about Sourav Ganguly, and a lot of Dada critics have asked questions on Sourav Ganguly's various performance and various levels of achievements that are detrimental to him, and with valid statistics which can be always verified from crickinfo.com, we take the complete responsibility of saying that every statistics that we have provided in these videos are true to the core. First in the series, we have decided to prove this question, which is asked by a lot of Dada critics, that being an opener and an aggressive batsman, how come Sourav Ganguly has a strike rate of 73.70? Now we move on to showing you the statistics and telling you why is it so. Let us see these stats. In ODIs, even a few years back prior to the T20 boom, 260 to 265 was a very good total. Most batsmen who were in the genre of attackers used to have a strike rate of around 82 to 83. A few had 90 or more, but they were not good in averages. The batsmen who were not good in averages but had a strike rate of more than 90 are batsmen like Jayasuriya, Shahid Afridi, etc. I have tried to find a way of determining who are attacking batsmen and who are not. In doing so, I have seen that the batsmen who deal more on boundaries and sixes are the ones who are more attacking. Let me put up these stats here. In these stats, you are going to see a column called the percentage runs column, which indicate total runs scored by a batsman in boundaries out of the total runs scored by him in his career. Let me tell you, the statistics that I am showing here is updated up to March 10th, 2009. Anyways, and once again I want to say that all stats that are given here are true to the core and can be verified from crickinfo.com. Well, here I have seen that in general those batsmen who are attacking have a percentage run value more than 40. The question marks which I have put in Ponting stats are because he has the lowest value in all attackers but a strike rate higher than Dada. Why? The reasons are basically two. First reason, we all know Dada has been a selfless player and he always have wanted to give maximum for the team. In general, when he opened with Sachin Tendulkar, Sachin used to do the quick scoring and Dada used to rotate the strike. As usual, a selfless player, he wanted to hold one side when Sachin used to milk the power play and never worry about missing out on easy scoring chances. I use the word power play because there was also a 15 over restriction at that time, which I term as power play because it is equivalent to power play. Anyways, where was I? I was talking about Dada's rotating the strike. Now Dada used to put away maybe a couple of balls or 3 balls or 4 balls for boundary within his first 30-40 balls, but he used to rotate the strike. Now, in rotating the strike, the main point comes in. We all know Dada has been weak in running between the wickets, and that is the main problem why Dada has a lower strike rate. It is because Dada batted well, but at times he couldn't convert the singles into doubles and the doubles into triples. Now, when you see these stats, you can see the strike rate of various batsmen, their average, and the line that is dividing the upper batsmen from the lower is the line that divides the classified attackers from the classified defensive batsmen. Now we shall move into the next image, which will show you how much has this running between the wicket affected Dada's performance and Dada's strike rate. In this, we have done a simple statistical check. We have taken the runs scored by every batsman without hitting boundaries or over boundaries. I mean to say, these runs scored in the number of balls. You can see the runs column and the balls column. These runs were scored in these number of balls and they were not scored by any boundaries or over boundaries. they were scored just by running between the wickets, whether singles, doubles or triples. Here I want to say, you can see from the lower right corner that the runs scored are by running between the wickets, and we have also deducted the number of balls in which fours and sixes were hit from the total number of balls played by the player in his career. Now here is something that you will really like to know. In an average, every batsman except Sourav Ganguly has an average strike rate of 47.72 when they are running between the wickets. Sourav Ganguly at that point has 40.66, so that's a drop of 7.06 or 7.06 in his strike rate while running between the wickets. If Sourav was an average runner between the wicket, he would have got 7 runs more, and that could have pushed his strike rate to 80. So Sourav Ganguly critics who want to say Sourav Ganguly has a strike rate of 73 should know that the man who has provided such match-winning knocks like the 153 against New Zealand in Gwalior, Taunton, Pakistan against Pakistan in Dhaka, he had this kind of a drawback, much like what we know about Maradona in the field of soccer. Maradona was a left-footed player. He couldn't play well with his right foot, but he was just perfect with his left foot. Similar was Sourav Ganguly. He was just perfect with his batting. He couldn't run between the wickets, but overall he just did so much so that he could hit 6 and 4s and maintain a good strike rate, which a lot of people think is not good enough. But as far as Dada is concerned, with his drawback in running between the wickets, he has done a perfect job.